Welcome, fourth graders. This is Mrs. Nelson, and we're going to be doing a 2x2 multiplication problem. So, I need you to pick up a pencil, paper, and do this with me. You could also use a whiteboard and a marker. So, when I write, you write. Fill this out. First of all, what you need to do is you need to write this problem right here. 49 times 55. Please do that for me. Okay, now the first step that you need to do is you need to recognize that this is a factor. Factors are numbers that you multiply together. Factors, okay? And this is a two-factor multiplication problem, okay? The first factor is 49. The second factor is 55. Now, you need to write 49 and 55 in expanded form. So, you will have 49, so write 49, 40 plus 9, because 40 plus 9 is 49, in expanded form, meaning this is standard form, this is expanded form, okay? So, 40, you have 4 groups of 10, that's 40, and 5 and 9 ones. Here you have 5 groups of 10 for 50, plus 5 ones. So that's how you write this. Now, you need to decide at this point what is your big number and what is your small number. Big number always goes across the top, so this will be a big number. Your small number goes down the side. So, with that thought in mind, my big number is going to be 55. So my big number has to go across here. So I write my 50 here and my 5 there. Big number across the top. Small number on the side. So 49 is my small number. 40 plus 9. So I put my 55 here and I put my 49 there. Okay? So now we have to create our equations. And usually with these ones, I write them inside the boxes. So we have the first equation. So you take 40, you take the 40 and the 50 and slide them in the box. Okay? So your equation there will become 40 times 50, or you can write that as 50 times 40. Either way is perfectly fine, okay? Then you're going to take your 9 and put it in the box, okay? And then you're going to take your 50 and put it in the box. And your equation will be, this equation will be 9 times 50, or you could write it, and it's right, 50 times 9. Either way is fine. All right, so now we need the equation for part B. We need the equation for B. So I will take my 40 and I will put that in the box. Okay? So I'm going to write 40 here. And then I'm taking my 5 and putting it in the box. Okay? Then I have to give myself, I put my 9 in the box. And then I'm putting the 5 in the box, okay? So my equation for that will be 9 times 5, okay? So I have all of my equations. So then I'm going to get my answer. So 5 times 4 equals 20. Then I need to add my 2 zeros, 0, 0. So then I have 2 zeros, 1, 2. So that's going to be 2,000. I come over here, 5 times 9 is equal to 45, and then I add my 0. I add my 0, which just says I have 1 0, so I need to add 1 0 behind that, so 450. Okay? Then I come over here and say 4 times 5 is 20. And then I look and say, oh, I need to add 1 0 behind that. So that'll be 200. Okay? And then I say, oh, 9 times 5 is 45. And there's no zeros, so I don't need to add them. Now, you're going to line up your numbers. So if you need to, I'm going to draw lines here because that makes it super duper easy for me to write this correctly. Okay? I don't know if you're going to be able to do it, but I recommend that you do that. I might give you lines so that you can write your equations correctly, but probably not. I won't because you'll be typing this. All right, so now I have my 2,000 at the big number, so I'm going to start with the big number. So I'm going to write 0, 0, 0, 2. That's the area of A. That's the area of A. B is going to be 200, so 200. C is going to be 450. And D is 45, so 45. Now all I have to do is add up the answers. Okay, so I have 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 5 is 5. 0 plus 0 plus 5 plus 4 is 9. 0 plus 2 plus 4 is 6. 2. So the answer that I'll put up here for 49 times 55 will be 2,695. And I'll type that answer in. You're going to have all the boxes to type all of this in. So I'm expecting you to be able to get this. Please don't put commas. No commas. Don't put commas. Because that requires me to go back and try to figure out how many different ways that you could possibly put an answer in. No commas. I don't want commas. All right. If you have questions, concerns, please see a teacher.